The next speaker would be Anca. So she's the director of the European Patients Forum. And you must see this type of presentation over and over again, this kind of inequalities in access to care, treatment, services between European countries. Were there things that surprised you? What do you see as actions that would need to be taken at national and European level?
Okay, I was born in Romania, so it must, I just wanted to say that because, you know, my own native country is right there at the bottom and doing worse than last time. I also happen to be the daughter of a carer for someone with dementia, so it really quantifies the experience in my family caring for a 90-year-old grandmother who has vascular dementia and doesn't well, for all intents and purposes, she is gone already. So first of all, I have to say it hit me, but I was surprised that it hit me on a more personal level, more than I thought coming into the meeting. What also surprised me was that the rate of on the legal side, the rate of ratifying conventions and international treaties protecting the rights of people with disabilities is very low, and that is an outrage. It should be an outrage in any way, and it just shows how the European countries you've looked at, but the EU overall is not standing united on adopting very basic principles of human rights and disability rights. So for me, that's what really came. And if you want an advocacy objective, I would start there because it's tangible and it really creates legal obligations. It creates a framework. So the EU is really not prepared. In my daily work, I encounter the discussion about the EU is aging populations, challenges, and of course that is all code for more dementia, more neurodegenerative diseases. We're not prepared, and how are we going to manage the wave of treatments for people with dementia, and then payers are worried about it, and it feels so callous that we're talking about it while we're not really prepared to care for the carers, to care for the people, and we're not even recognizing them as human beings after a point, because here we are not having treaters in place, right? So that is one of the surprising things for me, and something that we could work at improving together as a community. It was good to see that overall things are better than 3 years ago. And that momentum is there. It's slow, it can be sped up, and I absolutely agree with you, Jean, that the European elections are an opportunity to raise this from a human rights perspective. As ever, ready to stand with you and support.
Thank you, Anca.